In this series, we are going to explore monster design for video games. In the first two videos, we will look at examples of enemy design in famous games to better understand how they are designed. I will then show you how to create your own monster. We will start with a game mechanic and then work our way up to the finished asset. In this video, we are going to look at what Mario games do with enemies. Let's get started. At its core, the game series revolves around jumping. The main way to damage enemies is to jump on them. On the ground, if you walk into a Koopa or a Goomba, you die. But if you fall on one of them, you kill them. Let's take a close look at the Goombas, the mushroom-shaped foes. The first time you encounter one of them, there is no text to tell you how to react. Yet, you intuitively understand that they are not friendly. They have sharp teeth and frowned brows. But the design conveys more information than that. Goombas are round on the top. This tells you that you can squash them down by jumping on their head. Let's now look at another core enemy of the Mario series, the Koopa Troopa. They are Tortoise. Just like the Goombas, they have a round head as well as a round back. Again, this indicates that we can safely jump on them. Moving forward in the game, we know that everything that is round on the top can be safely jumped on. For example, you have Bullet Bill, the missile or charging Chucks, the football players in Super Mario World. But some enemies cannot be jumped on. If a tortoise has spikes on its back, we know that it's going to damage us upon collision. It is the case with Bowser, for instance, Mario's emblematic arch-enemy. By the time we meet him in a Mario game, we know that we have to leverage jumps to beat him. But the spikes tell us that we can't jump on his back. There is another monster we can't directly jump on, the piranha plant. This enemy has its mouth filled with sharp teeth and it's pointing up. That is how we know that we can't jump on it. And its skin has a dotted pattern like the one of a well-known poisonous mushroom, the fly agaric. What about flat creatures? A foe like Thwomp, the large floating stone, will crush you if it falls on you. It is made of stone, thus it's heavy. But more importantly, contrary to other enemies in the game, it's a cube. Thwomp's silhouette itself tells us that it's solid. Because it is grey, because it looks heavy, we know that jumping on it won't have any effect. What do these examples tell us about monster design then? We can make two observations. For one, every enemy is kind of inspired by objects and animals from our world. We have tortoise, rocks, chestnuts with the Goombas, a carnivorous plant. But more importantly, the monsters are designed to reinforce the gameplay experience. They all revolve around a certain game mechanic and offer a tool for the designers to produce new blocks of gameplay. The enemies follow precise rules. You can safely jump on round or flat forms, but you can't jump on spikes. We naturally know that anything with a spiky silhouette is going to be dangerous for us, because in life, things that look sharp tend to cut. Things like pointy rocks, knives, the teeth of predators, the spikes of a hedgehog. On the other hand, soft surfaces feel safe, like the shell of a tortoise, for instance. When you are designing any gameplay-related asset, it's critical to keep the gameplay in mind. Characters, bullets, items, and, as you can guess, monsters all have specific reasons to be here. They all have a specific function that is supposed to reinforce the core gameplay, and their design reflects that function. In the next video, we'll look at monsters in Japanese RPGs and MMORPGs where the design requirements are different.